A significant shake-up could be on the horizon at Rangers, with fresh developments casting new light on the club's plans heading into the January transfer window. What initially looked like a routine mid-season rebuild is now starting to take a far more unexpected turn, raising questions about who truly fits into the long-term picture at Ibrox. As opinions sharpen and decisions loom, this latest twist hints that change may come sooner and more decisively than many supporters anticipated. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Calls for Rangers to be ruthless in the January transfer window are growing, with former Ibrox midfielder Derek Ferguson singling out Max Aarons as a player the club should look to move on. Aarons arrived in Glasgow on a season-long loan from Bournemouth during the summer, billed as serious competition for the established right-back options at Ibrox. However, his time at Rangers has been a mixed one. While there have been signs of improvement in recent weeks under head coach Danny Röhl, doubts remain over whether the 25-year-old is capable of performing to the standard required at a club with Rangers' expectations. With January fast approaching, attention has turned to how aggressively Rangers will reshape their squad. Backed by the financial intent of Andrew Kavanagh, there is an expectation that reinforcements will arrive, but that spending is also likely to be accompanied by departures. Ferguson believes Aarons should be among those heading for the exit door. Speaking on the open goal on the 18th of December, Ferguson made his feelings clear when discussing which players Rangers should look to offload. "Aarons, I don't think he's good enough," he said. "I know he's given him an opportunity, but I don't like a lot about him. He's kinda quite negative for me." Those comments cut to the heart of the issue facing Rangers. Aarons was signed to challenge and potentially relieve long-serving captain James Tavernier, but after a difficult early spell, he quickly fell out of favour. Although Röhl has turned back to him at times due to limited options, the long-term picture remains unconvincing. Encouragingly for Rangers, the return to fitness of Dujon Sterling has offered a timely boost. The former Chelsea defender has added balance, athleticism, and composure to the back line, qualities that had been sorely missed during a period disrupted by injuries to John Souttar and Derek Cornelius. Supporters will be hoping Sterling can now stay fit for the remainder of the campaign. Aarons is not the only defender whose future is uncertain. Clinton Enciala is expected to be allowed to leave during the winter window, with Rangers also open to parting ways with Joe Rothwell, Kieran Dowell and Matondo as Röhl looks to streamline his squad. At the heart of that rebuild is a clear defensive concern. Performances from Nasser Jager and Emmanuel Fernandez have exposed the fragility at the back, underlining the need for a commanding, reliable centre-half. With January looming, Rangers appear poised for decisive action, and if Ferguson's view is shared internally, Aarons' time at Ibrox may already be running out. In other news, Danny Röhl has made it clear that January will be decisive for Rangers, both on and off the pitch, as he pushes to have the bulk of his transfer business completed by the turn of the year. With a potential Old Firm showdown looming just days into the window, the German has not ruled out new faces being available for the crucial trip to Celtic Park on January 3rd. Before that, Rangers face a pivotal test at Tynecastle on Sunday, a fixture that could significantly shape their hopes of clawing their way back into the title race following the disastrous opening months of the season under Russell Martin. While Röhl has sparked a revival with the players already at his disposal, he is acutely aware that reinforcements are essential if his side are to sustain a genuine challenge. Ideally, the wish is to get a lot of players in on the 1st of January, Röhl said. But I think in this window it will be about timing, that's the first part, and the second thing is preparation. We're trying to prepare some things now. The club's recent decision to strengthen the recruitment department with the short-term appointment of Stig Inge Bjørneby has been designed to support that process. However, while the former Liverpool defender has been drafted in to add experience and structure, it is understood that Roll will retain ultimate control over incoming transfers. We speak to each other, we have good communication at the moment, Roll explained. I speak with players, I've had some conversations, all the things we have to do, and then let's see how quickly we can move forward. Roll acknowledged that not every new arrival will be able to hit the ground running immediately, particularly those lacking match sharpness. Sometimes you have players who maybe haven't had the rhythm of playing every week, he said. They might have been on the bench and need some minutes to come into the team. That's my experience, but all in all we're looking forward and we try to do our best. The manager also outlined the structure behind Rangers' recruitment strategy, stressing the importance of collaboration and due diligence after a summer window that saw close to £40 million spent with little return. At the moment it's mixed from us together, Roll said. I put some names to the recruitment team, they give me recommendations, then I watch the videos and give feedback. Then we look again at the data, and then I try to have talks to get a feeling for the players. Crucially, Roll has placed increasing emphasis on mentality as well as ability. I also ask questions about expectations, if they really know what it means, he added. It's important to understand how they handle setbacks, how they handle pressure, and how they've dealt with pressure in the past. That scrutiny has become even more important following the departure of sporting director Kevin Thelwell, whose handling of the summer rebuild ultimately cost him his job. Rowe admitted the process has been a learning curve. Since I'm in this business, this is the first time I'm looking exactly at this point, he said. For me, this is a big learning. On the pitch, Rangers know they cannot afford another slip-up at Tynecastle, with a chance to move within 6 points of Hearts, and with a game in hand, hanging in the balance. However, Roll is still monitoring a number of fitness concerns ahead of the weekend. Boyan is still a question mark, he confirmed. But we still have 48 hours, so let's see. Nasser Jaga is away with the national team, and Lyle Cameron got an injection yesterday so won't be available. With January fast approaching, Roll understands that mistakes in the market could be just as damaging as dropped points on the pitch. And this time, Rangers simply cannot afford to get it wrong. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.